Hello, my jellyfighters. My name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for the 12th of August, 2026. So last time I was talking about the bug clumps. So I was making a dungeon, and I decided that the goblins of the dungeon were scared of the bug clumps on the first level. So that the first level was guarded by bug clumps. Not really guarded, but that's where the bug clumps lives with his sheep. And let's try this sword. The players have to get through the first level by not waking up the bug clops while goblins taunt them. Actually, they don't necessarily taunt them. I mean, first thing is if they start annoying the sheep, the goblins will. If the players start annoying the sheep, the goblins will kind of yell a little bit and say, "Please don't annoy the sheep." Right? Okay, there's my L. Let's see if we can get more information before we use a scroll. So last night I devised the bug clops. I also was having some trouble figuring out what the bug clops would actually look like. But I did get that done, and so I'll show you that in a second. However, everything may or may not be everything. That was close. J, darkness. N, hallucination. Ooh, this is bad. And K, purple gas, man. This is not good. At least I can wander blindly into that. So let's see. L, tech armor, not so good. G, enchanting. E, I guess. I, identify. M, F, recharging. H, sanctuary. I think I need, I can't tell, a scroll. I don't see any scrolls. Oh, there we go. So I play tested last night, real quick, the bug clubs, the original bug club, my first bug clubs, just to see how it worked. Let's see, this probably gets all of them. So hopefully that'll get me the right one. All right. The right one is probably this one down here. Equip. That's Now I go. So I guess at this point I should see if I can show you. So this is basically the VTT token for the bug clops. As I see them right now, I'll show you a big bunch of them later, but um, so I've modified him so that he has this hook thing because I had to make him stronger. So this is actually kind of a magic weapon, kind of a magic weapon. So the way this works is that if you cast Holy Weapon on this, you get a strike at near instead, and you can either use it to pull the guy into close, or just stab him with the hook, with with the fork here. So you can either pull him in with hook, the crook's hook, or you can stab him with the crook's fork at the end. Usually crooks don't have forks. This is a very weird magic item. And I beefed him up. I made him a cleric of some chaos god, who obviously can cast holy weapon and therefore make this thing expand out and jab people. Um, that get, that actually makes this a fairly nice weapon. Why? Because yes, it is magical, but it is only magical when you cast a spell on it. And in Shadow Dark, you can cast that spell until you fail. So now it has a tactical tactical piece to it, but it's something that you could, in principle, use the entire game. Okay, so I more or less wasted that enchanting. Good, I've got another protect armor. That's good. All we have to do is see if this armor is any good. Okay, I'm going to guess those Puce potions are strength potions. No paralysis. Monkey didn't steal anything, so no reason to go chasing after the monkey. So I think I'll probably play a few more rounds with him tonight. Do some quick testing to see if he needs further development. But I don't think so. I think that'll be enough. I might want to add some. I might want to add something. Oh, that's nice. I was nice to him, and he didn't even bother to acknowledge it. So, I think that'll be fairly good as far as monster is concerned. So I'm thinking there's a good chance. No, I'm no longer thinking there's a good chance there's a secret door there, but I was for a second. So I think I need to add. I might also need to add some dudes. He might need to have some goblin sheepdogs, whatever those would be, as well as a sheep. But the sheep. Okay, that is +1 chainmail, so that is um Meh, nothing to write home about, but still it's something better than regular old chainmail. So we'll call this the extra fine links. Call E my favorite stabber. Okay, firebolt. Very nice. Let's see, I don't want to. Okay, finally. No. It probably hasn't run out just because I haven't used it enough often enough. So yeah, I gave him a magic weapon a uh, and a boost there, but I should give him some minions, even if they are like a couple of dogs or something like that. This is weird. I've got this, but not the sheet. I wonder what I did with the sheet of tokens. So I had made a sheet of tokens that is it's in the drive, but I didn't see it when I was going through here. So this is the bugbear I did the night before, and then I drew out this crook a little bit to sort of show what it looks like. But there it is, and so then I put them all together here. So I gave him 12 sheep. Maybe I can give him more sheep, and then I've got two different versions of the bug clops. Here I gave him dreadlocks and the crook, and last night before I gave him the gave him a crook, I just gave him a club and a rock like a cyclops in in the game, in the monster manual. It's a club in this. It's a great club, a super great club. I don't know what makes it such a great club. I mean, it's just a piece of wood, right? And a rock. Um, and yeah, this guy, the new one looks so much better. He looks like a real character. This guy just looks like somebody who shows up and you kill. This guy looks like somebody who scares you off and then reappears doing all sorts of nasty things with minions later on, um, because the god Set decided that he needed them. So that's actually something I did today. I made this guy, these guys, and that guy, little guy there. Next up will be the the goblins. So I did not scan it. I do have a goblin. I'm thinking these goblins have to have masks. So the goblins here are the vegetarians, and that's what's going to have to be next is the vegetarians, and they're vegetarians mostly because I want to at some point say the line What is that line? That line is, oh, you don't want to mess with those guys. They're vegetarians, right? There's a goblin at a trading post that I think would be perfect for saying something like that. Okay. Got 3 enchanting, strength of 14. Okay. Okay, so that was a war axe, a +1 war axe. So I am going to enchant up that axe and commit to it. Okay. So what exactly am I going to do with the goblins? So I think the goblins are really there for being, are really there at the beginning. Um, and they have the keys to a side quest, which is there is a witch who wants sort of the companion piece to the curse that the goblins are under. And that curse is the vegetarianism. They can only eat vegetables, not vegetables. Invisibility. Okay. That's not something I needed to do. Neither is that, and that's completely optional water. I think that's a ring room. But these goblins have masks. I think this has to be a dead end because the monkey was running this way. Okay, awareness transfer into clairvoyance. And all clairvoyances start off as wall huggers. Oh, and this is this is a very bad situation, right? Because anything that starts floating away in that water could end up going into lava. It's pretty easy. But of course, we have to have more going on than just three. Oh, did I? Shit. Acid mound degraded my axe because it's a flipped up game sometimes. Okay, woofers. Oh, well, mapping. So finishing out that the healing. I forgot about it. I didn't throw it away because I don't have much stuff. Well, thank you for trying to get yourself killed. I usually do that to other people, but today I was not in a good place. Okay, so I think I showed you what I wanted to show you. Um, we'll deal with other things later. Thanks for stopping by.